While the Democratic leadership defends the status quo, the American people are angry and want change. And they're right.
People still need reassurance. People still need to know that the party is going to continue to not only fix, the issues that Trump in the pandemic left people, but people want a vision of progressiveness. They want to know that you're going to be in that office, not just keeping things the way they are. And that's where she failed, in my opinion. So one thing that a lot of Democratic voters have been saying since I have been born, all right, this is nothing new. This has been common knowledge for a lot of Democratic voters, is the Democrats continue to not listen to their voters. And that's one thing that a lot of people kind of envy when it comes to the Republican Party. If they want a racist in chief, there you go. If they want a pedophile as president, there you go. They'll deliver on anything that they want. And unfortunately, they want all the weirdos in power. So that's what they get. But what's one thing that hardworking individuals in America want from the Democratic Party? Higher wages, affordable, if not free healthcare, affordable education. We want high quality jobs so individuals don't have to work 2-3 jobs and still barely make it. That's not what we want. And when it comes to the election that just happened, that's kind of showing right there. If you look at the stats and the individuals that voted, you can tell the Democratic Party is losing their base. You know what I'm saying? Like, the Republican Party has a solid base of racist, bigoted PDFs, reliable PDFs. You know what I'm saying? But the Democratic Party is starting to dwindle. And individuals like myself, at some point, we're not going to be voting for the Democratic Party. And we're not stupid enough or don't hate ourselves enough to vote Republican. And we have no viable Green Party or third party. So what are we going to do? Not vote at all. You see what I'm saying? But the best person who can say this best is Bernie Sanders himself. So let's go ahead and listen to what Bernie Sanders had to say.
Senator Bernie Sanders, who easily won his re-election bid on Tuesday, is now criticizing the Democratic Party and its leadership in the wake of Donald Trump's resounding win and Republican gains across the country. Sanders, an independent who caucuses with Democrats, released a statement yesterday that reads in part this: "It should come as no great surprise that a Democratic Party which has abandoned working class people would find that working class has abandoned them. First, it was the white working class, and now it is Latino and black workers as well. While the Democratic leadership defends the status quo, the American people are angry and want change. And they're right."
Yeah.
Joining us now.
I mean, how else can you explain that? It's pretty cut, simple, and dry. And if you look at some of the statistics, hopefully I can remember to post that here for you, or just do a simple Google search of the election 2024 results, demographics. You can see all this yourself. And I'm surprised to say a lot of black individuals, black men, black women, older black people, younger black folks, we stuck to our guns. We love ourselves enough to not sell ourselves to the weirdo Republicans. And the numbers prove that. But what you do see slipping is the Mexican people supporters. And of course, white folks. You know what I'm saying? So we can't be blaming black folks on this election, not this time. But one thing that a lot of people have in common, and it's the same things that I've been hearing throughout my comments in my Discord, is that people need change. The government is there to do one thing, not to make money for themselves, not to create a system of monopoly that will only, keep the 1% the 1%. No, it's supposed to supply the needs of the American people. I mean, if you want to just shorten that sentence down, it's a bunch of functions that it's supposed to serve, but it's supposed to be at the best interest to the majority of Americans. That's simple. But when you don't do that as a party and you want to stick to the status quo, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. And I don't understand why Harris did not understand that. She's spoken to a lot of people. I've seen more interviews with Harris than I wanted to. And she's been told time and time and time again, people want change. People need help. Yes, the statistics prove that the economy is doing better since the pandemic. Unemployment, inflation, immigration, all of that is dramatically going down. Crime, you know what I'm saying? But people still need reassurance. People still need to know that the party is going to continue to not only fix, the issues that Trump and the pandemic left people, but people want a vision of progressiveness. They want to know that you're going to be in that office, not just keeping things the way they are. And that's where she failed, in my opinion. When she was asked on The View, and they asked her, what's the difference between you and Biden? Or is there anything that you see that is going to be different? And she essentially said, not really, not too much. That's not going to work. And unfortunately, the Democratic Party is not going to care about the results. When it's a system like this that's only really meant to keep 70% of Americans down, unfortunately, those politicians, they make a lot of money. So they're comfortable right now. They can withstand another 4 years of Trump. They can pay, the high gas prices, the high food prices. They can do that. The high rents, mortgages, they can do that. But for folks like me and you, who's suffering here? Where's all of a sudden the protest vote? Who is that affecting? Not them. They're going to continue doing the same thing because you know why? They can. So I have yet to see or hear any Democratic leadership say, hey, we messed up on X, Y, and Z. We hurt the American people by losing this election. We're going to do better next time. I guarantee you 9 times out of 10. I'm not a betting man myself, and I definitely can't see the future. But I'm pretty sure no one important, no one sitting in a seat of power is going to tell you they screwed up and next time they're going to do better. If that's what you was waiting for, you're going to be waiting a long time. You ain't going to be voting in your lifetime. That's for sure. Unless you want to hate yourself and vote for some pedophiles. Other than that, you ain't going to be voting. You know what I'm saying? So I guess we'll see. But once again, if you guys think I said anything wrong or crazy in this video, let me know in the Discord down below so we can have that one-on-one talk. Or let me know how you guys feel in the comments down below. And like always, let's have that conversation.